Y'all, as soon as you step over the boundary into the other biome, the music changes into like a twinkly version of the song. It's great. Ooh, love it. Anyway, sorry.
Was there a copper sword or no?
I don't think there is, but there is an iron one.
There is an iron one, okay.
Yeah.
I got myself a copper pickaxe. I'm on the hunt for iron.
There's a hot springs out here. I can't get in it. It's there.
I know someone that's excited for hot
Yeah, I was
springs.
gonna say, where's Enna? 10 out of 10, need this game now!
Aw. Okay, guys. Okay.
Sup?
Okay. I'm just
Sup,
making
Chaz?
a very cute little base.
Have you learned anything about the worm yet?
Not yet.
That's weird. You'd think it would automatically give you... There must be some other piece that we're missing.
Oh, you know what? If I go to the desert, I could probably collect glass or sand and make glass.
Yep,
Where's the
maybe.
desert?
okay.
South, north, east, west?
It's not east.
Southwest-ish is where I found one.
Because east is snow, so I assume that the biomes are kind of like, you know, one direction is one direction is the other. Similar to Forager, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so... Yeah, you can make stone floor at the...
Yep, that is what I've been
there you
doing.
go. Cool.
And it's a 1-to-1, so I'm just gonna make a
Make
road
a ton of that and
straight down
start
for
making a
us.
road. That sounds great. I love the idea of us building roads to the places that like we'll want to go. I might do the same heading east as I come back out here. I'm on my way back because I do have like 20 iron ore, so hopefully we can make some progress.
Was the totem poles useful for anything? Should I bother collecting them?
I
They're
mean,
just
decoration.
Visual. I would say use those like when we build our roads. Use those as like you know, path markers.
Oh, that's a fair idea.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a slight glitch happening for me. So I made 21 roads.
Yep.
I placed 21 roads, but it still says I have 21 roads in my inventory.
Yes,
Yes,
it does dupe. Like, it's a weird, like, it's not, it's there, but it's not.
Right,
It's
exactly.
just the
I hate
visual
it.
aspect of it. So if you cover that slot with something else, I think it'll go away. Because I think I did that to myself as well earlier.
Oh, actually, no. Wait. You know what I did?
Did you truly dupe them?
I went into the chest and like sort of like put them down and pick them back up, and then I can actually just use them
Well,
again.
infinite
So I'm just gonna
paths.
keep doing that. That's fine. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
It's, yeah, there's no problem with that. It's paths. I actually like, you know, there's these little chunks of minerals where I have to like chop my way through a mini forest in order to get to like the handful of iron that I want to get. I don't know. It's a neat, slightly different way of the same game I played a million times.
Does anybody know how to get rid of flowers?
Sword?
With the sword?
No, it doesn't.
No, not a sword.
I can't place roads on the flowers, which is slightly annoying.
Maybe try a
Interesting.
shovel. Where are you at? Oh, you going down south? Okay, I see.
Yeah, just follow the road.
Okay. Yep.
Perfect.
Shovel.
And so, can confirm I was only able to dupe once. The second time I used the items, they actually
Gotcha.
were used.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a client-side, server-side thing again. And yeah, the first time there was just like a glitch, like at the moment you made it,
1 second.
it like created a, you know.
Whatever the problem, it's a good problem to have,
It's a good
and I
problem to have.
appreciate
It's a
it.
good problem to have. Who's up north?
Oh, nighttime?
Is that you, Ash?
Me, yeah, I'm hunting for iron way up here.
Ah, cool. Any luck?
There is one nerd, though, who is just a goblin standing on my road who won't move or interact with me. I think he's
Nerd.
peaceful protesting right now.
Oh my gosh, Jazzy, I love the little, like, the targets are out here, the bookshelves. This is
Well,
cute.
Rick made the targets.
Yeah, Rick found the targets at the other place. But look at this path you made and like the little
Yeah,
got the
Rick
stone
made
things on the way?
the pathing, but
love
I made the
it.
stone pillars.
the pillars.
Yeah, those targets were very hard to chop down. I must have been chopping
Took
for
a
like 30 seconds straight before those actually broke.
Yeah, you probably want a bigger what you call it?
Oh.
Axe, better axe, higher quality axe. What's up, Ash?
Sorry, I picked up a campfire and that's the first time I went into that build view where I saw like the grid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you've never put anything down, huh?
I've never put anything down.
You don't need to. Everybody else is doing it for
Ash
you.
is playing, yeah, he's playing a different game than
Different
us
game.
right now.
All right. It's all my iron made up. All right.
Wish I could run.
Leather.
It's like the only thing I
Yeah,
wish
I'm
I could do
hoping
is
we
run.
can get shoes or something that allow us to go faster. That'd be nice.
Okay, let's see.
A few more pieces of floors.
Yeah, so the more I play this game, it has like flavors of Terraria, Forager, Survivalist. It's a lot of fun.
I prefer this over Terraria, because Terraria, I feel like
Oh, for sure.
it's definitely probably more fleshed out, but I feel like this has a lot more charm than Terraria.
Definitely.
Also,
I mean,
it's new, so people can't yell at us about us doing things wrong.
sure.
That is always fun. That is always a nice thing.
Terraria is a little too intense. Gets a little too intense.
Okay, iron. All right, I'm
Jellies.
almost ironed up. Check me out. Check me out.
You look amazing.
Nice. I used a lot, but it'll be worth it. I also brought back a bunch of bones.
Oh, so non sequitur, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I was reading about Arnold Schwarzenegger's voiceover work for Terminator when it released in Germany.
Yes.
And even though
really?
he's Austrian,
Right.
they used somebody else because his accent is considered like hillbilly-ish in
Yes.
German.
Right,
Like,
right.
so they wouldn't even let him dub his own lines in German.
My goodness.
I feel bad, but it's, yeah, I get it.
But I love the idea of like a killer robot that essentially has like a southern accent here in the States, you know?
Hey there,
It's
y'all.
amazing.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Hey,
Now he calls it a
goodness.
motor scooter.
motorcycle.
Hey y'all, give me your clothes, your boots, and your motor scooter right now.
I gotta get out of here real quick.
Oh, poor Arnie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has become such a endearing figure, you know?
Right.
Cute old
I remember
dad,
when
basically.
he first ran for governor, and we were like, "This is the end of the world." At least me and my friends, you know, like seriously, a Republican actor is gonna be governor of California, and now he's just
As if
such
that
a
never
lovable
happened
goof.
before.
Right.
This game, I keep having to quit
cute.
because certain things will get stuck, and then I have to
Yeah.
just basically rejoin.
Totally.
At least you're not having issues rejoining. I'm glad.
I can't rejoin
for
the
that.
first time. After the second time, it allows me to rejoin. Yeah.
There was something with my install that just like the second I reinstalled it, it was like, "Yep, you're good." So if
there
anybody
not
out there has
bigger
problems, just do a quick reinstall, and it saves all your settings too. So
I'm gonna just drop this stuff on the floor because and now you're picking it up.
okay, I'll drop that in a second. What did you
No, it's
drop?
okay. I don't need it. I dropped bat wings. I'm gonna take out these chairs and things, Jazzy, because I think did you just make extra or are you using these
that
for
was a
something later?
dupe. That's a dupe.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna put the dupes in these barrels because they're storage as well. But we're not gonna ever
Oh,
need
if you
those
drop it on the
duped
floor,
things.
they just go away.
The dupes?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think probably for you because you made the dupe, but for
Yeah.
me, this is a
you
real
actually
item
put
that
them down?
exists. Yeah. Can you pick that up?
Oh wow. Yeah.
So my roads
Crazy.
duped again, which is awesome. I made 49 this
Jeez.
time. So if you're gonna make roads and you want them to dupe, make as many as possible.
All right, there you go. Oh, all right. Now that I've done that, I realize let's leave behind all the copper and stuff. That's why I wanted to put those down. Here is a bunch of copper ore. We now have tons of copper, y'all.
Yeah, we have so much.
So if you don't at least have a copper pickaxe and a copper axe, you should
Yeah,
probably...
I need to do that.
I got the pickaxe. Haven't made the axe yet.
It just helps getting through trees faster, and I think some of the higher level trees you can't get through with the basic axe. All right, I'm gonna keep heading this way. I'm gonna make a straight shot through here. That's what we're
I like that you don't have to wait to craft these things; that they craft instantly.
Yeah.
That's
There
nice.
are some quality of life decisions that they made about the arc of gameplay for this that make it incredibly satisfying. Because it is like the more I do this, the more I realize this is a lot like Forager.
Yeah.
that's
Except in
one of the-
Forager, there's all that wait time.
There's energy and there's waiting, and yeah, this is more like nope, just keep going.
Yeah, Forager is much
slows-
more of like a clicker game than
Yeah.
this. Is there a way to trash items? Have you guys discussed that?
Not yet.
Not that I know. Yeah. Ash, have you been having any luck finding ore out that way?
Yeah, like it comes in clusters,
Yeah.
but I just found my second big cluster of iron.
Nice.
And
Because like,
I'm exploring pretty deep north now. I explored a little bit to the west, but at that point I didn't have a copper pickaxe, so there's probably some good iron out west if you haven't gone that way.
I should
West,
probably
okay.
make some armor.
yes, yes. You know your skull helmet's
I
pretty
have a
good.
skull helmet, but I got like my little baby blue skin just hanging out.
Your baby just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
She is blue. Dabba dee, dabba die.
So I read like a Game Rant article that was like best co-op games of 2020, and not a
That'll be
single one have we played. I was like, you are full of it.
What
This
were the
list is
games?
garbage. Like one of them
yeah,
was
that's
like Wasteland 3, which like it has co-op, but like give me a break.
Yeah.
What were some other ones?
That's co-op by technicality. That's not actually
right,
co-op.
exactly.
And there are maybe
Yeah.
10 people who played it co-op.
Yeah.
Just because that stuff always ends up being way more difficult. Like Jazzy, you know, we played. Was it Pillars? What's the one?
You guys played
You
Divinity?
you and Ash played the second one.
Divinity.
Divinity. And like that, I would say is akin to Wasteland, but Divinity has a lot of charm. Where I feel like Wasteland is a lot like it lacks that. So I'd lose interest playing that one co-op a lot faster.
I feel like Wasteland does have some charm after playing that. Like, there's a lot of humor and stuff in it. There's a lot of different, interesting interactions. It's pretty similar
but
to
can I
Divinity,
talk
honestly.
to dogs?
You know, I didn't, but you can actually have pets in that game.
So there you go.
Okay, best co-op games. Ghost of Tsushima, like, seriously? Come on.
How is
So
it
that
co-op?
was not. It was not co-op until they added a patch in. It was either late September, early October, something like that. Maybe it was late October because it was around Halloween. Now I'm thinking
What
about
does it do?
But yeah, they added essentially. It's not even the single player mode. It's like this. It's kind of cool. I have not gotten to play it yet, but like it's essentially you play as sort of the mythical legends that you're always hearing about while you're playing Ghost of Tsushima, and you're sort of fighting. They made it almost sound like raids because you sort of have to play it multiplayer, and you're like fighting big mythical god bosses.
But again, like Price said, they're co-op by technicality. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
You wouldn't call that a
like-
co-op game. Like if I were trying to tell
Right.
somebody like, hey, if someone was saying, what are some great co-op games? A game like that would never enter into my mind. Because at the end of the day,
It's a
that's
single
more of
player
a
game that has a
has a
co-op
multiplayer
aspect
mode.
to it.
That'd be like if I
Like-
suggested someone go play The Last of Us multiplayer. It's like
Like they also have Spelunky
Right.
2. It's like Spelunky 2, you can play
No.
multiplayer, but again, like it's a single player game, best played single player, and you can also play it multiplayer.
And I would never suggest, like, granted, I do not
Yeah.
own Spelunky 2. I've not seen how it differs from Spelunky 1's multiplayer, but I'm assuming it's similar. And if it is, I would never suggest someone that's looking for a co-op game to play Spelunky.
I would never
Ever.
wish that on my greatest of enemies. Like
But considering all of the amazing co-op games we played this year, and not
Seriously.
a single one is, it's like it just seems lazy journalism, you know?
Yeah.
Like they just picked like the 10 most well-known games that came out this year that had a co-op
or
aspect.
they probably polled their users, and they're mostly
Yeah.
like the boys that like AAA games are like posting the most.
And
Do you know
let's,
what I mean?
let's also
Exactly.
be real. It also points to like why we are able to do what we do because there's just not a lot of people who talk about
Yeah.
co-op games clearly in a way that communicates it. Like, I feel like we're talking about it in terms that are like, you know, co-op means this and this means that, and like to everybody else, co-op literally just means two people playing a game at the same time.
And listen
Like,
to this
that's it.
sub-headline. In a year full of great cooperative video game releases, these 10 games stand out as the absolute best co-op experiences. No! You're lying! Stop it, Game Rant. You're terrible.
I mean,
terrible
yeah,
journalism.
Just like. It's just making me. It's reminding me of when Dead Space had a multiplayer mode, and when Mass Effect had multiplayer modes, and Last of Us had multiplayer modes, and Uncharted had multiplayer modes, and all these things. But they were all
Right.
just like the same standard crappy deathmatch game.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining just Ghost of Tsushima probably feels like, okay, it's kind of fun, but it's still
Like,
I
do want
better to play it alone.
try Ghost of Tsushima's just because, like, it seems like it is like sort of a different world. But
it sounds
like, at
neat,
the same
like,
time,
I like
I'm not someone that wants to play multiplayer games on my console. But that's just more me. I know a ton of people
Right.
do. I'm not one of them, though.
And I think that, you pointed out, like, at least it is a different mode. It sounds like they've added stuff to it. It's just, I'm always suspicious of, like, after the fact multiplayer, because it sounds like to me you're adding this. I'm realizing it's taking me back to Fortnite thoughts, y'all, of like, you're adding this new thing to it to try and drum up some new eyeballs on it, and that's great. I'm all about let's update our games, modify our games, make them what our fans want. But, that's nowhere near the experience of a game that was built from the beginning to be a co-op game. Like, Overcooked was built with that in mind. Out of Space was built with that in mind.
Yeah.
And it shows because you need to work with people. Like, Out of Space, I have thought to myself, I would like to play this single player. And every time I'm like, I don't know how I'll even do it. That's the sign of a good co-op game. If I can't even imagine doing it alone, that's a good co-op game.
Ooh, teleport potion.
Anyway.
There's a woolly mammoth!
Yeah!
It's frozen in a block of ice!
Are you in the ice zone?
Yeah, I was like going towards where you guys were like southwest, but I ended up in ice zone.
So there must be multiple ice zones, because my ice zone that I found was way east. So that's neat.
You know what this,
Blue jelly.
I mean, there's a lot of games that you could say this about, like the way that the biomes are generating and the way that we're exploring this is like Minecraft. It's like a million other things.
Yeah.
But it sort of reminds me a little bit of early Cube World as well.
The biomes
Cube
just
World.
continue,
There's an ice specter out here.
Speaking
I
of
wanna
best
fight
co-op
that.
games 2020, huh? Yeah.
Cube World. There you go.
Oh my god, there's so many ice
Did
specters.
that come out this year? Did that like finally release this year? Was that this year? Was that during the...
See, that's another thing. You could have told me it would release in 2018 and I would believe you, because this year seems never ending.
But I
think it did. But I think it did release this year. I think.
If it wasn't this year, then it was last year. But still,
Oh
Talking about
my
a game that took
god,
forever,
Frost
but-
Terror is disgusting.
I will say that what they ended up releasing for Cube World was at least
Hot Springs.
good.
So I still am part of the Cube World subreddit, and there's been leaks and stuff of yet another update where they're
No
going
way. Really?
where they're going to add a
God.
skill tree, because they took
Jazzy.
away the skill tree with the most recent update, because
Oh,
originally
God.
it had a skill tree, and so there's been leaked screenshots of a skill tree.
I really thought
Okay.
that they would just be like, we're done with this game. Like, that's the entire reason they released it, was just so that
That's
they
what
could
I
be done
thought.
with it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Jazzy, how you
But
doing?
hey,
The ice
Jazzy, sounds-
specters have little tiny scythes.
Okay.
Ice
There were a lot of
specters?
places that last word could have gone.
All right, so I'm exploring
the Icelands.
Icelands. I love that there's like a very just a clear cutoff of where the ice ends.
Yeah.
I went all over the west, and it is just full on ice out here. No desert.
Yeah. So that's where I'm going. I'm also going west to the Icelands, and
Yeah.
we'll see what we find.
Yeah, you
Jazzy,
need
what kind of armor are you rocking?
I'm rock. Oh my god! Do not shoot your icy breath at me.
see the
Just
ice
a
specter.
skull helmet and nothing else.
Okay, so you're probably in troubles.
What are you wearing? Just a skull helmet,
What up,
nothing
Spectre?
else.
Oh, teleporter. Oh wow.
Oh god.
Oh,
Why
here
is
it
this? There are every now and then an item that just seems like you. Never mind, I destroyed it. I guess it's just like a super tough tree. Every now and then you'll come across a tree that's much stronger than the rest.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I need to reposition myself because I'm
That's-
whacking a rock for like a year and it's not breaking.
exactly.
Well, in my case, I was hitting a tree. It was showing it was taking damage. The little numbers were ticking up, and then eventually it broke. But
Okay.
I didn't have to reposition. It just
Yeah.
seemed
As
very
long as you
strong.
see numbers, it's taking damage and it will eventually go down. it might take forever. Ooh. Oh, Jazzy, I got the thing that gives you the teleport potion recipe. Okay.
Oh, you got
Okay.
the teleport recipe? Okay. Sweet.
Yep.
Holy crap!
what's this?
There are so many goblins by our base now. Along this road, there's a congregation of
Y'all, I have found a new ore that I cannot get with a copper axe. I'm gonna have to make a iron pickaxe.
Iron?
It's like purple-ish, I think. Maybe.
Oh,
It's in the
yeah.
ice zone. It's in the ice zone.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh man, this place is. I love it.
I would like to get back home, please. Oh god.
Click your hells together 3 times.
Yeah, hell.
Well, I did get a teleport potion. I wonder if that sets you back to spawn.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see. What's the teleport potion do? Blue jelly, snowballs.
Oh, there's a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what's the copper circlet do?
Copper circlet.
Oh,
it's
made
just
a
armor. It's armor.
Copper circlet?
Yeah, yeah.
It's armor? It's just for your head. I see.
Copper head. Yeah.
Okay, what does it actually do, though? Okay, so strength plus 4. Okay, gives you some strength and agility.
Oh, how do you check the stats on that?
So you have stats on the right side in your equipment. You can see that they change. I wish that there was a better way of seeing what actually changes.
Yeah.
But it looks like the skull helmet gives me plus 1 strength and plus 5 agility.
Gotcha.
As well as plus 5 armor, whereas the circlet gives me no armor and just a slight strength and agility.
And I'm not exactly. So does strength mean damage to enemies? You think, or
I'm
I
guessing,
think it
yeah.
does, because I do seem to be doing a lot more damage with my wooden sword with the skeleton armor.
yeah. So I have found lots of this ore out here. So I'm gonna head back and see if we can't make a iron pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and make a bunch of iron stuff because I got.
Yeah, you're probably pretty set, bud.
Good job.
Got the iron.
Iron. Mother pain. Okay.
I'm sad that I didn't find the desert.
Yeah. Weird.
Oh, so the stack size limit is definitely 100. FYI.
It is definitely
100,
100,
okay.
yes, because I got 100 snowballs in my backpack.
Yeah, I have 98 wood, so I'm about to hit that. Out of the way, yellow slime.
But then you just get another stack going, so it's not like
You do.
Right, yeah. But
you have a hard limit.
I hope that there are backpacks or something, because
yeah.
larger inventory would be very nice.
yeah, just because of the number and
Sup?
variety of items. So
I'm back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
Hey Rick, if you can't get yourself a backpack in this game, you can always pick yourself up one at store.stumpt.tv.
Oh, nice one. Nice shameless plug.
No shame.
So the road that I made, it leads directly to one of these dungeons.
Nice.
So you will pass it along the way. Perfect.
I finally got clothes.
Yay! Congratulations
I'm
I'm
on
a
clothes.
magic skeleton boy.